Well, Lieutenant, good morning.
Oh, good morning, ma'am. I tried the front door. Maybe you didn't hear the bell.
That bell hasn't worked since I moved in here. Never seemed to have time to get it fixed. Oh, please, come on in.
Thank you. I won't take up much of your time.
Oh, don't be silly. I was just having some breakfast. Will you join me?
Oh, no. Thank you very much, ma'am. I already ate.
How about some coffee, then?
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
Sit down. Here, English muffin. Try it.
Oh, no, really, thank you.
No, it's delicious with this lemon marmalade.
Lemon marmalade? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought they made this with oranges.
Oh, they do. And lemon stew. It's English. It's very, very good.
You know who would love this? My wife. That woman is crazy about marmalade. Me, I can't stand this stuff. Got too many bumps in it. I like that nice raspberry jam, maybe boysenberry.
Well, your wife is a very discerning woman. Here, have a bite.
Oh, no. Thanks anyhow. Well, I won't be bothered anymore, ma'am. Thank you very much. Okay. I gotta go back up to Falk and Ridge, see whether I can put this together.
Lieutenant, when do I get to meet your wonderful wife?
Oh, I'm working on that.
Why do I have a hard time believing you?
I'll be in touch. I promise. Meanwhile, I gotta get back to work.
Bye, Lieutenant. Call me.
She's coming over here. Okay, Sergeant, here's what I want you to do. I want you to nod your head a lot and keep saying yes, sir.
Why, sir?
Not why, sir. Yes, sir. And pardon my tone of voice.
Yes, sir.
You got that?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean you can't get a straight answer out of these people? Look, Sergeant, I don't care if we have to spend another month up here. We're gonna get cooperation. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you go back and speak to those people again, especially this guy Conley. If he won't cooperate, take him down to headquarters again.
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk to you later. I'm sorry. The one thing I hate to do is lose my temper, but the sergeant, I don't think all his switches are working.
Sometimes if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Guess you have the same problem in your business.
It comes with the territory. So, does this mean things aren't going very well?
Nobody knows anything. Nobody saw anything. What can I do for you, man?
Not a thing. And I'm late for a client. I brought you this, Lieutenant. Well, actually, it's for your wife. I picked it up on the way over.
Oh, that's very nice. You didn't have to do that.
Be silly, it's nothing. I think she'll really enjoy it. You tell her it tastes delicious on an English muffin.
I'll do that.
And I penciled in dinner for the three of us on Saturday night. You don't work on Saturday night, do you, Lieutenant?
Not if I can help it. But in this business, you never know.
Well, I'm counting on you. I'll call you later in the week to confirm.
And thank you very much. You'll get a kick out of this. Oh, the way that kid drives. One of these days, I'm gonna give him a ticket.
Lieutenant, you have to come with me right away. It's your wife. They've taken her to the hospital.
What? What happened?
I don't know. A neighbor found her on the kitchen floor.
Is she all right?
Well, I don't know. They told me to find you, that's all.
That by your glorious power give her light, joy, and peace in heaven, where you live forever and ever.
Amen.
Give her eternal rest, O Lord, and may your light shine on her forever.
You know, I never found out, what exactly did she die of?
A heart attack. I mean, it's crazy. I never even knew she had a problem.
Columbo.
Well, what do you say, Benny?
Look, sorry I didn't make it earlier, but they had me out at 5:30 this morning.
I understand, Ben, no problem.
Look, I don't know if this is important, but we got a call from the coroner's office, and they want to delay the burial.
What for? Say, did I tell you about Mitchell Conley?
No, what about him?
The DA thinks we got a case. He's getting ready to press charges.
That's wonderful.
Of course, it's mostly circumstantial. We hope the guy will crack, try for a plea, maybe second degree or manslaughter. I figure something is better than nothing, especially with what we got.
You ever have second thoughts?
About what?
I don't know. Worrying maybe you might have made a mistake?
Oh, I'm not the judge or the jury or even the DA. I investigate, I make arrests. I don't pass judgments. It's not my job. Oh. Looks like my wife already tasted some of this. I'm gonna try some myself.
Lieutenant.
What's the matter?
Maybe I will have some more coffee. Oh, no. Stay there, I'll get it.
There's only one thing I don't get, and I'll admit it's bothering me. Why did Connolly toss that gun so close to the house? That was a very stupid thing to do. You know, this stuff is pretty good. Show you what I've been missing. Me and my closed mind.
Doesn't that come with the job, Columbo? A policeman needs a narrow, straight-ahead mentality, you know, no room for motive or extenuating circumstances.
Well, ma'am, when it comes to first-degree murder, my feeling is there are no extenuating circumstances.
Maybe you've never been desperate or frightened. But there are men who would go to any lengths just to protect the people they love. My husband was like that, believe me.
It's getting very warm in here, isn't it?
See, he wanted the judge to understand. He tried to explain to him that...
Well, the judge did understand, ma'am. That's why your husband got a reduced sentence. Because he was mentally unstable.
My husband was not mentally unstable. You have got no right to say that.
Well, excuse me, ma'am. I mean, this is not my judgment. I'm just bringing out what was in the trial. It's getting very warm in here.
That judge was a sick, prejudiced old man. I hated the sight of him. I hated the sound of his voice.
Columbo. Oh, hi, Benny. What? They found evidence of poison.
Did they?
It doesn't make any sense.
No sense? Oh, really? Oh, Columbo, you are blind. You are so blind. You really don't get it, do you?
I'm sorry, ma'am. You lost me.
Well, then let me help you back on the trail. The poison. I researched it for weeks, and just to find the right thing, it had to be perfect.
What are you saying? You poisoned my wife? Why?
Why? For the same reason that I killed Charlie Chambers. Retribution, Columbo, a balancing of the books.
You killed Mr. Chambers? No. No, that's not possible. Is this some kind of confession? You're forgetting. I'm still a police officer.
But you won't be for long. In a little while, the phone is gonna ring, and it'll be your friend Benny again, with some more information from the coroner's office. Only this time, you won't be able to answer the phone, Columbo, because you'll be dead. Lying right here on your kitchen floor.
I don't think so, ma'am. You see, this is not my kitchen floor.
What?
I said this is not my kitchen floor. And this is not my house. Sergeant, did you get all that?
Yes, sir.
The funeral at the cemetery, I saw...
What you saw were a lot of my friends, other policemen, their wives. Oh, and by the way, this marmalade is not the marmalade you gave me the other day. This one I bought myself. The other jar, as soon as you gave it to me, I took it right down to the forensic lab and had them analyze the contents.
Then you knew all along.
I'm sorry that your husband died, and I'm sorry for your grief. And maybe there was another way to do this, but if there is, I don't know what it was. But there is no way that you were going to walk away from Mr. Chambers' murder. Besides which, you wanted to kill my wife, and you would have killed me. I take that very personally.
You bastard.
Do the rattle bars.
No, the multiply rabbit.
It's Bengali deck, Bert. It's Bengali deck.
Now, which one of you got money?
I do.
Show me. Then we do the Svengali deck.
All right.
Well, I'll be with you in a minute, Lieutenant.
No hurry, sir.
Now, I have here an ordinary deck of cards. But watch very, very carefully. Backs are all the same. Faces are all different.
What a bunch of saps.
Pick a card.
Bert's hustling them.
Right.
You a magician?
Me?
Look at it.
Just a cop.
Now put it
You a
back.
magician?
Watch this. Pick a card. Anyone you like. Got it?
Got it.
In the middle.
Now you cut
In the middle.
No, it's not. It's on the top. What's your card?
way.
Ace of diamonds.
Is this the ace of diamonds?
Let's do that again.
In the middle
In the middle.
and off the top.
Cards. Okay, Kevin.
That's practice. Study and practice. Those kids. They're just kids. Saps. They never even heard of practice. Let me see your cigar.
Now, this is what cards look like before they're printed. Now, all I have to do is picture a card.
Nice and sharp.
I want to thank you for that.
They call this the finger guillotine. Stick your finger in there.
If I think of the three of hearts.
You sure you know how to work this?
Don't worry, Max Dyson taught me. Now that's a neat trick. Name's Tommy. I do birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, whatever you need. Give me a call sometime.
Good trick. How did I do it? Very well. That's how I did it. Now that's called the Svengali deck.
You know how to work this thing?
Sure, I figured you'd ask. That's why I brought this.
What's that?
Your head. Now, your head goes here. Okay, Lieutenant. Now, the first thing the magician does is prove to the audience that this is a real guillotine. That's a convincer, where the magician shows the blade is really sharp.
Well, that's one thing I'm already convinced.
Now you lie down on the board, face up.
Listen, if I have to lose a finger, okay. But a whole neck?
Oh, come on, Lieutenant, you're going to love it. That's it. Just lie back. Down there.
You sure you're doing this right?
Yeah, pretty sure. Comfy? Good. Here we go. How's your neck, Lieutenant?
I'm just glad Mrs. Columbo wasn't here to see this. She'd had a heart attack. I think I just had one. I had to go and ask how this thing works.
No, you didn't. You asked me if I knew how to work it. That's an entirely different thing.
Different than what?
Asking me to explain the trick, how the guillotine works.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
You were going to ask me a thing like that?
Well, that's what I had in mind.
I can't tell, Lieutenant.
But this is for Max.
Max was a magician. I'm a magician. You're not a magician. Magicians never tell. I gotta get back downstairs. Oh, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you, Lieutenant. Anything at all. See you later.
I ain't telling no guillotine trick.
Well, the other trick, then.
Map book, eye shield, rubber band, a felt-tip pen, a compass, and an instant camera. That right?
Right.
And the psychic draws a picture of what the drivers see?
I saw the pictures.
That's some trick.
Do you know how it's done?
Maybe I can figure it out.
How?
It's a trick. You remember it's a trick, and you don't forget it's a trick. Then you start to figure it out. Buy me another burger and shake, and I'll start to work on it.
Well, you can make money disappear, kid. I'll give you that.
I think you missed your calling, Lieutenant.
As a psychic or a magician? Now, Max Dyson, he was a magician. And he knew ahead of time where the drivers were going and the 4 directions that they could look. And you knew that too, Mr. Blake. So you and Mr. Dyson must have known each other. So you could work the trick together.
Well done again, Lieutenant. When Max Dyson and I met a few days ago, we got together and rigged the test.
Why would he do that, sir?
I paid him. Max wasn't the most honest person in the world. And to my astonishment, I discovered some time ago that I wasn't either. Now that you've perceived these secrets of the human heart, I shall wish you a good night.
I think you killed him, sir. It was just a thought.
You're a very thoughtful person, Lieutenant.
I've asked you a lot of questions, Mr. Blake, and I'm sorry to say your answers have not been strictly truthful.
Been reading my mind again?
No, sir. I've been reading an old State Department report about how life was going for an American and an Englishman in an Ugandan prison. Would that be you and Mr. Dyson, sir? And if I told you that Mr. Dyson sold you out to get himself out of prison, would you call that a strong motive for murder? Would you agree with that as a motive, sir?
You'd make a bizarre executioner, Lieutenant. You'd ask the condemned man if he agreed with the rope.
Well, sir, we don't have you condemned yet, even if we consider this.
A cartridge.
A cartridge. Like the one I found here the other day. And I thought maybe the murderer left it. Maybe when he decided to kill Mr. Dyson with the guillotine to make it look like an accident instead of shooting him.
All that from a cartridge.
Well, this is where I found it. And then after you came here to help me, the cartridge was gone. That was very good the way you palmed it, Mr. Blake. I wish I could learn to do that. And finally, there's the guillotine. Do you mind, sir?
How hideous and beautiful.
Fantastic effect. And I couldn't figure out how it worked, and nobody would tell me. So I had to try and figure it out myself. Do you mind, sir? And I had to keep telling myself it's a trick, so I could think about it as a trick. And I finally figured out the trick is right there in the car, where it's marked safe and danger. Maybe another blade in there. The safe blade. Am I warm, sir?
What a pity Max isn't with us. You could have asked him.
I don't think he would have told me. Mr. Blake, would you mind fitting that collar over me the safe way?
Are you sure you trust me, Lieutenant?
Why not, sir? You're a magician. And the case I have against you, well, I have to admit it's not much of a case.
Then it's my pleasure. You were saying, Lieutenant, about your case?
All I have is motives, some lies, the missing cartridge. No, sir, I need at least one more piece of evidence, and if I know you, sir, you're not going to give it to me. But I'm going to keep trying to convict you, Mr. Blake, because you did murder Mr. Dyson. It was you who killed him, sir. That's something we both have to face. Not a doubt in the world.
No doubt at all.
Just a matter of time.
No, there is no time, Lieutenant. Time is just a magic trick.
And that, sir, is the last piece of evidence. It's the label, sir. Safe and danger. I have to admit I was very cynical, Mr. Blake. I reversed the labels. You seem very startled. Is it something I've done? It's like hiccups, sir. Sometimes it takes a shock to bring you out of it. You're under arrest for the crime of murder. And I'll have to apply the penalty, sir. Just one more thing.